Marty's here waiting at the door. He rushed out this morning and hasn't had anything to eat yet. And I'd say he's slightly frustrated about that. Come on, Marty, go on. Hi, come here. Here you go. Here you go, Marty. Come on. Hi. Hello. Let me figure out where Morris and Stripe have gone off to. Morris was just in the cat hotel, sleeping until Mom came out. Come on, bud. Come up here with Marty. Come on. Come on, Morris. Morris, come on. Come on, Morris. Either way. Come on, Morris. Come on up. He goes, Mom, I'm down here and I'm just confused. Hi. Don't you want to come eat? Here, I'll put the other stuff over here if this is better for you. It's just that there's no meat over here these days. There's Stripe. He was in the tall chair. Hi, guys. Everybody come get some food. Well, I have to say this morning it's feeling pretty darn good out here. We've got sunshine, around 70 and a breeze, but headed into the 80s today, more back to in the direction of normal August temperatures. But right now it feels great out here. The breeze is perfect. Thought I'd come in and show you what I've been working on printing. These are Shelly puck holders for Don for a project he's going to work on today. But I printed Stormtrooper, R2-D2, Baby Yoda, C-3PO, and Darth Vader. I don't know that I'm going to put this wreath up until May of next year, but I might for, a little while. I don't know if I'd use black as the background or white. I mean, I've got white, but I might try black. But anyway, those prints came out. Whoever did that print, it worked really well. This is for the big wreaths to take the white branches and turn them into a snowflake shape. I've got to print pins and dots to go along with it, but you make a round out of it. I'm trying it to see what I think. Don's got something called din rail that I need to print after I print this. I don't really know what that is, but all you guys that do electronics and stuff, I'm sure you know what that is. I know what a rail is. Finally working my way onto the front porch. Seeing quite a few swallowtail butterflies the last few days, more than I've seen at any other point in the summer. And there's no chemicals in our yard, but I'm not responsible for chemicals in other yards that might contribute to the to what's going on. I hear you, Stripey. He's fixing to come back across the bridge. You been down there for 30 minutes since I left that area? Come on. Meow. 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 Hi. He was down there playing with something. He followed me down there to do the water, and then when I left, I called him, but he didn't come. And since he was playing in an allowed area of the yard, I just left him be to explore. Hi. Meow. You gonna come up? You gonna come up? Since I put the camera facing the side yard over here and I look at the footage every day, I see Stripe, and he comes up and down the side of the house into the front yard 15, 20, 25 times a day. I mean, he's back and forth. Hey, Gray. Hi. Hi, good girl. Hi. Good morning. Good morning. Hi. Hi. Come here. Oh, boo boo. Come on, boo. Yeah, I was rubbing Stripe's belly. You smell Stripe? He helped me in the kitchen. I buttered him up with a caramel cream, monk fruit, light whipped cream coffee. But here's your breakfast. I'm sorry in advance that there's only 2 pieces of bacon.
My cup says, go bake in my heart.
Well, somehow it's got to be 1:15 p.m. I got to get over to Holly Springs to pick up my shoes because they've been there for a week. So Dawn's driving me up there, and we're going to head to Walmart and Harris Teeter because we need a couple things from both those places. And then we're just going to go back to the house because I'm probably going to mow the grass for exercise, and Don's going to work on his project under the house. And we gave Johnny a project to organize all of his robot tools and make sure Mr. Don's got some borrowed things back and Johnny's got what he needs to be successful for the school year, and organizing that now while he's home and he's not doing schoolwork, that would be a good thing. So we've all got little stuff going on today.
Besides that, out in the garage, nice. Johnny can crank down the air conditioner. It's not going to cut off at 6 o'clock. He's got lots of space now that Ruby's out. Jules is out. He could spread out. I don't mind leaving one of the cars out tonight, or if he needs to, more space, we could set up tables downstairs. We got those luncheon tables. We got folding card tables. We got all this stuff, so he can get everything all laid out, because it's so much easier when you can see everything and you can organize it. Speaking from past experience.
I was in and out of the shoe store and in and out of Walmart in Holly Springs, and now we're back over here in Fuquay. And I'm in the dollar store before Harris Teeter, and they've got some fall stuff out. Well, you've seen all the people taking their old plastic pumpkins and stacking them. Well, now they sell them the 3 sizes, so you can stack them without having to work hard for it. I'd probably still rather do it myself. Running into ourselves up here at South Park.
It's the second one of us that we've seen today.
That's like the 5th or 6th juniper just while we've been out running errands in town.
Yeah.
And several other Ys, but junipers in particular. We're doing the pogo route. Well, it's time to mow, but at least, hey, the front yard's pretty shady right now, and the temperature's not hot. So we got Johnny a work area here so he can decommission some robots that aren't going to battle again and get his parts all in their bins, and just, get tools sorted and organized. Much, much better. Don and Johnny are still in the garage doing their stuff. I'm going to go get cleaned up and then get started on the lasagna. It's already going on 5:30, so I'm running a little late today.
Well, this is, a pretty girl with power tool. I don't know.
I already startled Johnny.
Women keep getting more industrious. You won't need us guys at all.
Your other drill bit is that I took out of it.
I found it. Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Well, I would hope I wouldn't have to have you to drill a hole. Don't you think that's a skill everybody ought to have?
I don't know.
Regardless of.
Yeah, something like that. You're probably right. So here it is. I've got the garden faucet, the recirculation pump, and the hose reel, the new one. And so here's the 24-volt power pack that drives the recirculation pump. And so now it's powering all three of these. I have tested it with pump pairs and works great with on the 24-volt, and it's supposed to. Well, as you can tell, it's a little different. I was just going to mount it to a piece of wood, but this morning I remembered I had these plastic boxes. These are 1-up boxes, and I say, oh, I remember there's 2-up boxes. I wonder if there's a 4-up box or something like that, because I knew I had 3. So I went under there and looked on the 3D Maker World and stuff, and I gave up on there are double boxes. I saw boxes that used mounted to Shelly pucks onto DIN rail. I said, well, I got lots of DIN rail. So I had Marianne print me the little 3D print, the little Shelly 1 puck that goes on a DIN rail. And I said, well, gee, if she's going to do that, why don't you print me these end caps that make the ends of the DIN rail, when you whack them with a hacksaw, it don't look so good. So that dressed up the end a little bit. And I said, well, that's okay. So she printed me those. And then these things in the middle here, those are actually Wago. They hold the Wago wiring clips. But you're going to love this. I didn't really want to use Wagos. They're, I have these other ones, these cheap ones. I'm trying to use them up, So I decided I'd use my cheap ones. So I've got the 24 volts coming to each one of these, and then there's a jumper wire that jumps it from the 24 volt over to one side of the switch relay on each one of those. So the relay switches the plus side of the 24 volts, and then I tied all the negative sides together, and then I've got 3 open holes for the 3 wires. One's to the recirculating pump, then of course one to the garden valve, and one to the hose reel valve. So I should be able to put all this together and get it going underneath the house tomorrow. And I like the DIN rail stuff. It can look pretty neat. I'm going to mount this, probably still going to mount it to a board, but I could literally mount that to the bottom of the floor joist if I wanted to do that. We'll see. These little clips are removable, and you can do that so you can slide the puck out. If you have to, you can slide the little Shelly puck out, because if you slide them all 3 of them together,
you can't get to the center one. You know, you can't get to the screws. You can only get to the screws from one side. So by spacing them a little bit, you can pop them out, and then you can screw them in. Do the screw thing, whatever you need. Anyway, I'm going to install all this tomorrow and get it going. It took a little longer today because I was sort of futzing with it a little bit. Deciding to do this and trying that, but having a 3D printer print these little housings for the the little Shelly pucks was great.
I've got the lasagna assembled and in the oven. Don and Johnny are both in for the night, which is good because it's 7:40 p.m. The lasagna we won't eat until about 8:10. That's fine. I wanted to make sure I wasn't cutting them short on what they were doing, and I was behind from mowing. It was good for me too. I'm too tired to do much, and I'm really waiting on parts to do this front stuff, which hopefully will be here Monday. Should be. They're coming from EMS Bricks, the local people. But I'm going to see how the flowers are down here. I'm fixing to put the flowers up top. And I've already put together some of these bouquets. They go here, and then there's like one up in here somewhere on each side. Maybe two. So I've just done a little tiny thing with flowers. So I can say that I worked on it today, but not a lot worked on it. I'm too tired to do much else.